TIFUpdate. My buddy called from the space station again and I didn't send it to voicemail this time. He called back on Saturday. Phew. What a fascinating and amazing experience. Call quality was as good as a regular call, but there was a slight delay that made natural conversation a little difficult. I asked where he was currently flying over and he said the western coast of Africa. Then I asked how the ride was and he said smooth and awesome. His first trip was on a Soyuz. He said the second stage acceleration was incredible and that they hit over 4 gigaseconds. Noting that it's surprising the thing stays together. Then at Seiko they were thrown into their straps from the deceleration. And bam! Orbit. Roughly 8.5 minutes after launch. They were coming up on a couple of days off. Not because of Memorial Day. Just coincidence. The conversation was 12 minutes long, but we had to end it because of a satellite issue that was about to happen. Exact reason is out of my wheelhouse. Interestingly, the call came from the exact same relay number. We joked about some funny stuff that happened when I went out for the launch. He got a kick out of the situation with the first call that I shared here and said that's a common occurrence. I didn't expect the call to be as short as it was, so I forgot to tell him how much the original post blew up. But I'm definitely going to email him about it. I just saw today that there are a bunch of articles online and a few podcasts that mention the post. The internet is a fascinating place sometimes. Call log. Original post. TLDR. This time I actually answered a call from the space station and it was pretty cool to talk to my friend while he wasn't on the planet. Edit. Typo and formatting. I never even thought of astronauts being able to call friends to have conversations about their flight to space the same way I tell mine I landed safe in Vegas. Wild. You're one of the privileged few that's gotten to talk to an extraterrestrial. Pretty cool, man. My relatable experience is making a phone call from a submarine at 400 feet below the water. Hi mom. I'm at sea, on the surface? No, underwater. Long pause. I don't believe you. LMAO. Thank you for the update and treating this moment with the reverence it deserves. In my personal life, I interact with a bunch of people who work at NASA and oh my god, they're so blasé about the coolest stuff. Talking about this or that conversation they had with an astronaut or celebrity so nonchalantly I almost want to scream. If they can make calls, then they must also be able to receive calls, which makes me wonder, would it be possible to prank call the space station? I would have hoped he started the call with, "We are trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty." More like tifu. Today I picked up. How are you that popular among people who live in a space station? I don't even get phone calls from people on Earth. Love the update. Thanks for posting. Thank you for posting this update. That is very cool that you were able to connect. It's gotta be a challenge up there as cool as it is. Talk about being in a small part of a very large universe. Making a human connection. Maybe it's a bit deeper than we realize. Slightly smiling face. Not many people can say that they've spoken to a friend while said friend was not on the planet. Rich Purnell is a steely-eyed missile man. Only 9,999 phone options. Who's gonna test M? The satellite issue was likely due to TDRS switching. Unlike tower switching on a cell phone, switching between tracking and data relay satellites, TDRS, pronounced TDRS, causes a short data interruption that would likely terminate the call. Hey, I saw your old post and felt sorry for you. Glad you take the call this time around. It totally has nothing to do with me. But for some reason getting a call from space really sparks my inner child and I feel delight. Reading this GIF. The delay stunting the conversation reminds me of good old long-distance calls. There was a couple-second delay while what was said was bounced around the world. A couple-second delay while it's sent into space is pretty bloody impressive. Thank goodness he called again. Historians will say they were best friends. Very cool. Been waiting for this update. There's a great episode of Smartless where the guys interview Jessica Mayer, who has spent time in the ISS. She talks about the process of making these calls. It really is a big deal.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. EmpatheticApatheist is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.